My name is Yong, and this is my showreel.
Just now, that was the play area, and behind me, it is actually a rock climbing gym. I mean, there is an entire football pitch in here. The Singapore skyline is truly mesmerizing. Do you know what else is mesmerizing? Now that's the question, isn't it? So let's take a look right now. Hey, do you have 30 seconds to spare? Because I'd like to tell you about how Barcelona beat Bayern Munich. Tonight, Lukas Podolski becomes the third all-time leading goal scorer for Germany. Chelsea will wrap up the Premier League title with a win over Crystal Palace next week. In the NBA, Brooklyn got the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. There were no upsets in Indian Wells as Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer went through to the last 8 of the tournament. Finally, at the Players' Championship, 4 golfers shared the lead after day 1. No Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy, though. Now that's 30 seconds well spent, don't you think? The last time the two teams met was only 2 weeks ago, which saw the KL Dragons bring on one of their best displays of basketball thus far as they defeated Alap Pilipinas by a 28-point margin. I feel like we've been in this situation before, only a 1-point margin. It's been such a tight game all throughout the first half.
It's always been that way when we play against the Singapore Slingers.
Alongside me, let's talk to the player of the game, Kate Davis. You were hot from the outside last time around, 37 points, and this time you got your first double-double of the season. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised by that, actually.
Eric, on all of our minds lately has been the passing of Kobe Bryant, and for you as one of the icons in basketball for the Philippines, perhaps you can share with us the emotions surrounding this and also how has it impacted the basketball community in your country?
It's been a sad time.
T2 Diamond comes home to Singapore, one of the most dynamic and modern cities in the world, a premier sports hub in Southeast Asia. And we bring to you live from the heart of it, our Tampines hub, right now inside the T2 Cavern, as we have already witnessed 32 of the world's best table tennis stars take this stage. Also true to the next round, and the match that kept us on the edge of our seats was the finalists in the last round of T2. Who will rise to the top? Who will fall at the last hurdle? Who will write their name in the history books? Who will be crowned champion of champions? Give it up for the Silent Assassin versus the Cloud Walker, Lin Yunru versus Xu Xin. Football countdown on your telly. My name is Yong, and as you probably guessed, on the show today we have a very special guest, former Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Nottingham Forest striker. Welcome to Malaysia, Stan Collingmore.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
When you left, did you feel Wenger sort of forced you to leave because of the contract, 1-year contract extension, or did you want to leave yourself?
I didn't want to leave, I think it was frustrated for me after 2006 or 7.
Well, I was lucky when I played for England.
I remember when I was at Spurs and we had Berbatov, Keane and Defoe.
Do you think the dressing room dynamics changed since the 80s and 90s? Steve, Gus, you can probably answer this. I'm talking about the bonding, the relationship between the players, and of course the relationship between players and coaches.
Well, I haven't spoken to Gus about this, but I know what he's going to say. Yes, it has.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Well, Costa was inciting him to do so, but I like Diego Costa because of that.
The circumstance that you left Chelsea, for some reason, according to the press anyway, the club created some rumors about you threatening to score an own goal and all that. The circumstance, what happened there?
That is not true.
Let's talk about Wayne Rooney. We talked about him earlier in the show. He's actually came out and said that you're one of the best players he's played alongside with. So I want to know your opinion. Who is the best player you have played with?
Do I have to say him now?
No, you don't have to just because he said it.